Devin Haney, the 8th fighter in the four-belt era to become the undisputed champion of the world.
The division is cleaned out. Like I said, I put structure into the lightweight division. It's cleaned out. You know, it was debate and this, that belt, this belt. Now I got everything. It is structure in there. So if you want something in the lightweight division, you got to go through me. That's cleaned out. I cleaned it out. So if somebody wants anything to win in the lightweight division, you got to go through me. What more could I possibly do?
The critics, they do say, oh, you got to fight Tank. You got to fight Ryan. You got to fight Lomachenko. You got to clean those guys out. But my question to you is, how can you clean out the entire division and fight those guys when they not willing to fight you? When your own mandatories don't want to fight you. Lomachenko, his comeback fight, most likely a tune-up fight. Ryan want to fight Tank. Tank want to fight Ryan. And no one is challenging you for your undisputed throne, at least the top dogs, the Fabulous Four of your division. So how can you clean out a division when no one is willing to challenge you for your undisputed throne?
I mean, if you don't want a shot at undisputed, then I don't know what to tell you. I can't really say, like.
Are you aware that you the only undisputed champion in history that don't have any mandatories?
Yeah, you know, it actually surprised me. I thought mandatories was gonna come knocking at the door right when you win, but it was actually surprising that I'm still waiting on a mandatory.
Yeah, that is shocking. I asked you leading up to the Kambosos fight where you think you're gonna be once you beat Kambosos when it comes to the pound for pound list. Well, recently ESPN put Lomachenko over you on the pound for pound list, and they don't even have you on the pound for pound list, but they had Loma, a person with 2 losses and less than 20 fights, and he recently lost to Tio. That makes no sense at all because you beat the man who beat the man who beat the man that beat him. So does it shock you that you're not even on the pound for pound list, on the old media's pound for pound list, even though you are undisputed, and they have people like Lomachenko on the pound for pound list?
It does, because they said the lightweight division was the best division in boxing. They said that, right? They said all of this and that, the lightweight division, the future, and then now that it's an undisputed champion in the lightweight division, they don't even put him on the pound for pound list. That's like ridiculous to me, but it is what it is. Like I said before, the pound for pound list is an opinionated list. That's just a made up list. That's just off some guys' opinion who, have relationships with these guys and these guys, and, they all come together and, they make the pound for pound list. So I don't take it personal. It's no facts behind it. It's no score system or nothing like that. It's no structure really into that list. So, they can keep me off the list. I mean, it is what it is. The proof is in the pudding. They can't take undisputed from me. So that's all that matters.
They definitely can't take you out of the undisputed list. But when it comes to it's being an opinionated list, it's a biased opinion because Usyk, who is a great fighter, he became undisputed at cruiserweight. We all know cruiserweight is one of the weakest divisions in boxing. As soon as he became undisputed, they put him number 6 on the pound for pound list just because he became undisputed, right? So by them, the same standards, if we apply that to you, you should be on the pound for pound list, number 6, number 5, at least.
Yeah, Tio on the pound for pound list too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's clearly an agenda. They have an agenda, and they favor certain fighters, and that's why they don't have you on the list, because it makes no sense that you and Charlo, 2 undisputed fighters, not even on the top 10 pound for pound list. So when it comes to your next fight, so it is Kambosos. You guys are in negotiations.
Yeah, we're in negotiations, but nothing is set in stone. But we are negotiating, and we'll see.
When Oscar De La Hoya was 23-0, he had already fought in 11 title fights. Ryan had fought in 0 title fights. Now, when he's 23-0, Chavez recently came out and dissed Ryan, saying that he effed up in the head for making that statement. But do you feel like when fighters downplay becoming undisputed and the belts in boxing, that waters down the sport? You have Ryan Garcia, who recently...
Yeah, because, I mean...
is even Bernard Hopkins. I don't know if you heard Bernard, the first to ever become undisputed in the 4 belts era. He's even downplaying undisputed, which is so shocking to hear, because I'm pretty sure that's like every young kid dream is to become a champion, especially undisputed. If you could achieve that, that's a huge achievement, the biggest achievement a boxer can make. So what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I do think that, it's watering down the sport, watering down the belts. Like at the end of the day, like, kids look up to that. Like, it was always a dream of mine to become champion. Like when I was little, like it's like a viral video of me like walking out with Zab and I was holding the Ring Magazine belt. And at that time, I didn't know what the Ring Magazine belt was. I just held it because it looked the best to me. I liked the way that it looked. So I was like, oh, I want to hold that one because it was like, it had colors and it was just like, I just liked the way that it looked. So like, you think belts is everything when you're a little kid. Like, in the amateurs, you want to win belts. So when you get to the pros, like, it seems so far out. But when you water it down, like, that waters down our sport.